Guys, it's KG Studios, and today we are going to have a very fascinating and interesting video, a type of video that I've never done before, and that's a tier list, because I've never done a tier list before. I decided I should do one today. So today's tier list is Mustache tier list. We're going to be going through some of the most famous mustaches in history and tier listing them. So we're going to start today off with Mr. Will Ferrell, specifically in his Ron Burgundy style. And this is pretty much like, a C, because I wanted to start off with a C. This is sort of your white bread of mustaches. It's a standard, regular mustache, of which you judge the rest of the mustaches from that mustache. So we'll take our next mustache, Burt Reynolds, which that's an A for me. It's a classic, almost perfect mustache. It's just the problem with Burt Reynolds' mustache is Burt Reynolds. Anyway, next we have Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy is going to be our first S. Pretty easy S too. We'll definitely have more S's though. Next, we have Hulk Hogan, which I don't know if you know who Hulk Hogan is, but he's the guy who looks like this. And yeah, no, I want to give him an F, because my general rule is that every tier list should have at least 1 to 2 Fs. Try and keep it to 2. Yeah, no, this is an F for me. I mean, I see the appeal, but it sucks. Next, we have Steve Harvey, which might be the easiest S we'll give out today, because that's a perfect, clean mustache with the bald head. It works very well. It's perfect down. It's absolutely perfect. Then we have Theodore Roosevelt, one of the presidents of the United States. And this, for me, can't really be an S, just because, it feels a little bit like it's trying to be something else. And you'll see some later entries on this that are way better than Theodore Roosevelt's mustache, but similar, Next, we have Salvador Dali, which is a perfect, fantastic mustache that looks very, pointy and dangerous. But yeah, no, that's an S tier for me. Salvador Dali's mustache is picture perfect and amazing. Next, we have Friedrich Nietzsche. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but his mustache is ridiculous. It is crazy. It is unbelievable, and it is enormous, and it is an S tier, and it is a better Theodore Roosevelt's mustache. Theodore Roosevelt walked so that Friedrich Nietzsche could run. Then we have Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, and this is a C tier because it has no versatility. It is just a standard mustache. Good enough, though, I guess. Next, we have Walter White, which is the exact opposite of Ned Flanders, even though in season 1 they looked very similar. Walter White's mustache is so versatile. You have, in season 1, you have one mustache, and then in season 2, it feels different without the hair, and then in season 3, he grows the goatee, and then in season 4, the goatee magically gets darker. And then in season 5, he grows his hair out again, and he still has the goatee, and it's a great mustache. It's a classic mustache. It's an S tier. Then we have General Burnside from the Civil War. It's an S tier. You have sort of this situation going on. One of the better, and his name is Burnside. His name is Burnside, and his beard looks like sideburns. I mean, one of my favorite pieces of history. It's magical that happens. That actually proves that there's a superior being, is because a guy named Burnside in the Civil War was burning the other side while having sideburns. And that is just classic, perfect, great, unbelievable. Next, for the final thing on the tier list, I wanted to put just the idea of not having a mustache, which you'll notice I don't have, and that's an F tier. I mean, we saw entries today that were perfect and that transcended the idea of having a mustache. So imagine the idea of not even having a mustache. Some people don't have to, and I'm one of them, but some people have to. And if you have to, then you're a good person and you should be proud of yourself for having a mustache. I'm not one of those people, so I guess I gotta get a mustache. And I did just do the bald guy tier list, so I guess I have to shave too. Well, if you disagreed with my picks, like I said in the beginning of the video, maybe I said this, I don't know if I said, I try and say it, I'm gonna shoot and kill you. So, yeah.